in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at him, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Genty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down. At the 42-yard line. They'll try the air now with Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Gino going to hand it to Genty. Snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 32-yard line. Now Gino. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. And the Raider first down. A run out of the gun with Genty. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Here's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Throwing now is Gino. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal, it will feel very disappointing.
Ashton Genty punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bears nothing. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. He'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the 4-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Open man, he finds Mack. Touchdown, Chicago. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. No surprise there, third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Gino now to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Smith. He's getting his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 47 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Thornton, the motion man right. Smith. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Up the middle, it's Jensen. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now it's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Genty. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll try again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Smith now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Carlson able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And a solid run here as they pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 42.
Throwing is Williams. Pass complete. Luther Burden. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They got 29 yards that time. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The 13-yard line.
To the air, Williams. taken down at the 21. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first two quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go on 4th. Smith. That is caught. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Throwing again is Smith. Trying to lay one up deep. Touchdown Raiders. Dante Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. If you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. He's on his way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of the defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Smith. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 10-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Smith. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal.
That's it, man. That's it, man. Damn!
Jacoby Myers, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Carlson now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Windham got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And this throw will be intercepted. Bears are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Gino.
Oh, my God. Come on, bro. You got to make that play. You got to make that play, man. You got to make that play.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
It's now 4th down.
Check 59, cover.
and they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They snap it to Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 48 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Carlson on for the PAT. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
I'm still here. I gotta think.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got it. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another turnover.
Flush to his right. Williams loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. The offenses have success. You could say they run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And now a little across the 25 and the 27.
What other foul?
The Bears offense ready to go.
What other foul? I only owe you $5, bro. I don't owe you no other
It has
foul.
had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able.
What you talking about? I paid that man before when I got the game. I paid him. Man, that nigga's a goofy, bro. Like, god damn, I don't do that. I pay them quick. I don't do that, bro. I pay niggas fast.
33 yards. So here's a first.
I paid him.
Territory. Right
I just left the chat. I just left the game. I paid him. He knows that.
to throw. Williams.
BBL, you a goofy, bro. You a big goofy. Big Bozo the clown. Bozo, shut up, man. Bozo. I hate when niggas be trying to play that. I don't pay niggas. I pay niggas quick. Shut your ass up, man. You don't do that, bro. You don't do that, bro. DBL, you wrong for that shit, dude. Oh, he ain't gonna figure it up, because that cash app talk. That cash app talk. Shut up, shut your ass up, man. You talk too much. Just be wanting to say some shit, niggas. You chill the fuck out, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Deep right side. And he's going to intercept it for the third time thus far.